Well, now to some of the stories that have shaped this week's news. Major tech firms are cooperating with US authorities by handing over information apparently related to Russian meddling in the 2016 presidential election. In a statement, Twitter also took a swipe at this channel, RT. Jacqueline Bouger looks at the latest efforts to root out alleged Russian trolls.
The internet is now trying its hand at hunting down even the slightest sign of Moscow lurking in the shadows. Facebook, Twitter, and now Google are all gearing up to testify in Congress on pesky Russian meddling next month. Twitter has released a report with the name just made to fill headlines: Russian interference in 2016 U.S. election, bots, and misinformation. Now, it sounds spooky, but the findings are more than a little vague. Twitter apparently found and shut down a grand total of 201 suspicious accounts that broke their spam rules. And while Russia is mentioned in the report, those accounts aren't actually proven to have concrete links to Moscow. What was clearly laid out, however, was this channel's spending on ads, shockingly proving that RT uses social media and buys advertisements. Facebook released similar findings earlier, revealing 470 inauthentic accounts, then admitted most ads run by those accounts didn't even reference the U.S. presidential election at all. So the Kremlin is so sneaky that it was able to rig an election without mentioning the actual election. Pretty impressive. Facebook also said Russia spent $100,000 on those ads. In other words, less than 1% of how much candidates spent campaigning on Facebook. While stories of how Moscow swayed U.S. voters with a bunch of social media ads continue to dominate the mainstream media, the most shocking social network revelation is all but ignored. WikiLeaks has posted an email conversation in which Facebook's chief operating officer seemingly proposes helping Hillary Clinton's campaign head.
I still want Hillary Rodham Clinton to win badly. I'm still here to help as I can. I'm thrilled at the progress Hillary is making.
Thanks to your help and support, looking forward to working with you to elect the first woman president of the United States.
Google is also accused of having close ties to the Clinton camp. A leaked memo written by Clinton's digital strategist surfaced online. In it, he talks about Eric Schmidt, boss of Google's parent company, and the work that he's done for Clinton.
I have been kept apprised of the work being done by Eric Schmidt's group and others working directly and indirectly with your team. On the whole, I am comfortable with where we stand and confident in our roadmap to launch day and beyond.
But if you're waiting for these special committees and investigations to be set up into whether Facebook or Google actually helped the Clinton camp, don't hold your breath, just in case.
But I think it's a witch hunt. I think that they don't care about what Hillary was doing, and they're very biased against the Trump campaign. So far, they haven't showed me an ad that was a pro-Trump ad that was paid for by the Russian government. I just see what's happening in this post-election period as a result of a bunch of sore losers that were shocked that they didn't win the election. But I think that the responsibility for us ought to be is what has our government done? Has our government been involved after they're in power? And unfortunately, we're involved too much around the world.